Thames Street or?
After Thames, we moved to Marcus Wheatland. We were underneath like Section 8 housing. So you'd be on the air on the AM, and you'd hear like footsteps from up above.
That's right. At Q at 99.9, the Q kind of the same thing, except it was like next door.
Yeah. Well, you know I gotta say it worked, but.
Run down.
We did some of the
Oh yeah, it's still used.
walkways outside, and water was getting into our racks, so it knocked both stations off one morning. And then she finally said, "Hey, what would it take for us to move?" Well, you got money. So yeah, this was a gym, and the landlord who owns the liquor store put walls up and everything. So
Nice.
Bonnie and I sort of designed it.
Hostess.
So we kind of made this the programming area. And I mean, there isn't any sales on the other side. So this is Bob Angel.
Come back to this area.
Even here.
Let's do the tour.
Yes.
I know.
Talk with when I did traffic.
Art just left. He just left like 2 minutes ago. So. Then this was like a third desk, but it became like if I need to solder something, this is like my little desk.
Okay.
And that's it. You know, it's like there were 2 showers in the bathrooms from the days of it being a gym.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna say, why are there showers in the bathroom?
Yeah, help yourself to some
How
candy.
late do you guys have to work?
Exactly. Yeah, they could be slave drivers. And then on the other side, you know, we just put the sales up.
Okay.
So there aren't many employees here. I mean, it's rather small. So Bonnie got an office. Yeah, 3 desks. I think she has 2 salespeople now.
Okay.
Business office and a conference room.
Oh, nice.
So
Well,
it ain't too much.
no, well, it looks better than Eastern Avenue does.
Oh
I'll say
God,
that.
yeah. So
Yeah.
you know Rachel Simon.
Yeah.
She actually helped me do some of the wiring here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a bitch running all the network wires.
Yeah.
So it's like, Rachel, if you can help me out. So
Oh.
she came down, gave me a assist with just moving some of the wires over,
Nice.
and that was it. Then you put the walls up, and the rest was history. And the studios, I mean, we moved a lot of shit over from the other place.
Okay.
And with Bonnie, it's like, she's like, when I showed her how much I wanted to spend for this build out originally, like her and her husband had a shit. So we used a lot of stuff, but I said, there's certain things we gotta get new.
Yeah.
So like the countertop
Yeah.
was from the old production room at the other building.
Okay.
The FM countertop came from the FM studio.
Yeah.
But I said, we need a new board.
Yeah.
So we got 2 of these.
Oh, nice.
And
we had one at Ocean.
yeah, I love these. They're easy
Yeah.
to put in.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
And I said, I think I want to make the studio so there's like no pods, so you can almost see the guests on the other side, even if we move the monitor out of the way.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how we did it.
Okay.
And the only screw ups I had was that Simeon. We use Simeon here.
Okay.
I wanted to move Simeons to the rack room, but I couldn't find the right drivers. So the night we moved, it's like, oh shit, these are going in the studio. So that's why it's a little messy with some of the cables down there. But that's it. New mic processors. There's a switcher for Simeon that switches off the news.
You use one of these rooms, right?
CD player if they need it. You can remote fire off the board. 1x6 phone system and a computer. So pretty basic.
Yeah. Well, nice.
Then you were saying?
No, I was just gonna. I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this already. AM on up here, right?
Yes. The stereo, the transmitter could do stereo, but it's like we play music 1.5 days a week.
Okay.
And it is stereo from here right down to the transmitter. We're getting it translated. Stereo. So yeah, it's all this got radio. And you have countertop and what else? That's it, all my wiring underneath. Then the FM studio.
Hey.
Ooh, pardon me.
I was getting the posters over here. Hi, welcome in. Come on.
Is there?
So this furniture was from the old building.
Okay.
So basically, when we moved, I had to run Simeon right to the transmitter and pull the studio down. The contractor came in, got the furniture, put it in. I had him cut over in a couple of days. So and that's it. Once again, Simeon lying on its side in here because. But this station is basically Bonnie's son's toy. Matter of fact, it
really?
looks like he's in the computer now scheduling music.
Okay.
But they run Simeon here. I noticed my signal from the island is a little iffy today.
Yeah, they transmit off of Block
Simeon
Island.
is what?
It's a type of automation program.
Yeah, we run it on both stations.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Yeah, the air signal is unlistenable in here.
Yeah.
But that's it, kind of set up the same way as the AM. Actually, I have it set up so the board is essentially the same, so if something happened here and we needed to broadcast next door from one of the production rooms, we could just put them to here.
I think that's one for the best, yeah.
Yeah.
I've always
so-
been a fan of that.
So yeah, I wired each station Simeon out to the production rooms into each room. So, you know, if needed, you know, it's like the AM could become the FM studio and vice versa. So.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. This room, yeah. What I like about this room is the window opens in it.
You know, doesn't it? Okay. Ah.
Selling point.
Yes.
Which is good because it's about 95 up here.
Yeah, it gets really hot. And
Yeah.
the air conditioning, because it was a gym, and we need a separate unit just for the studios and the rack room.
Yeah.
So this is pretty much new. This is our son's turntable. Simeon came over. CD player, I think that came over from the old place.
Alright.
Phone system came from Kiss 108 because they were throwing it out.
Wow.
And
That's a nice catch.
yeah, it's amazing. Like you got to see Entercom, WEEI was throwing out the production room board. So it's like, I can't let you throw it out. I'm taking it.
Yeah.
So we put it in over here.
Nice.
So this is the FM side.
Okay.
And then, pardon me, excuse me.
Yeah, Jay.
All right, thanks. Yeah.
Second to
Yeah, not now. Nope. Steve is now.
Oh, the Beats by Dre. It's beat up. Your Beats by Dre are beat up.
Originally, I thought the studios were going to be the same way as the other room. But Bonnie's like, oh, if we put something in here, I don't need a receptionist. So this became the main production room. This board came from the old building.
Okay.
This was either in the AM studio or the production room. I forget which one, but I have both old boards. I just took the best of all the modules
Yeah.
and put them in here.
Nice.
But the reason why this thing had to go down the wall is because I was on a limited budget, so I calculated how much wire I need by the foot. So when I originally thought everything was going here, she's like, "Oh, we got to move it." It's like, "Oof, this is going to be tight." So.
Well, that's not your scrub. She should have told you.
Yeah, well, you know, that was an afterthought, but this board came from the old place. This was Bob Angel's old desk.
Oh,
And we
okay.
just mounted the board on it, and that's it. NPR was throwing those CD players away, so I put them in here, and, you know, once again, if you need something off the board, just
Yeah.
remote fire.
Nice. Yeah. And when he hit the on button on the CD tray,
Yeah, the little trippy thing. Let's race him. It always wins.
It's a tie.
yeah.
So yeah, that's it. And like, if you need to bring FM up in here,
Yep.
actually, nope, that's the AM
Hi,
studio.
this is
isn't it?
Stephanie at Coastal Football.
The FM, you know, we needed to.
Okay.
Or I just cannot stand this music.
Nor can I. We have the same at 99.9 the Q, and yeah,
Same board.
the same music.
Oh yeah, it's just a top 40. It's just bad.
Yeah, it is.
So this is like what they use the main production room as, and I also have 2 computers in here. So if he wants to do production and tape a long form show, one's fed by Audition,
Like
one's
a
fed by
public
Pro.
affairs program or
Well,
something.
they run Clark Howard here,
Oh,
and
okay.
we don't have the satellite anymore.
My phone.
Yep, that's mine.
Alright.
So he tapes it through that.
Oh, okay.
And if my brother calling, I will call him back in a bit. Yeah, this came from the iHeart newsroom. They were throwing it out, so it's like, oh, I'll bring that down to Newport.
Yeah. Oh, I need to know the people you know. I'm about to try to build an internet station for an old SAR air talent in Fall River who wants to do all sports.
Well, stuff like this is overkill.
Oh, is
It
it?
really is for what you want to do.
Yeah.
And in here, we'll get to the equipment in a second, but in here I have
I
the
like
old,
this room.
Yeah, I have the old FM studio board in here, and
The egg crate.
then Entercom was throwing this board out. It's like, I can't let you throw this out, so. So I pulled the old board, was facing this way. I just put it out, put this in over here, and that's it.
Okay.
This is actually the studio that gets used more than that one.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or
Because
not.
they don't have to answer the telephone.
Yeah, I guess so. The kid that does the morning show does the production. It's pretty much his room, and everyone else uses this one.
Okay.
I can't believe they were throwing this thing out. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, God, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, it works
It
perfectly.
looks brand new.
It's from the 90s, I
Clean
think, when
it
they
up.
moved to Guest Street. Yeah, it needed a little bit of work, but
Lois Thames in Newport, 8469.
So I've seen worse.
yeah,
I
so
have 2, actually.
Yeah. I think
So
I
that's
have
it,
worse in the basement.
But pretty basic in here. We have an Irish show. He actually still plays CD players, phone system, same as the other production room, couple of mic processors, and that's pretty much it.
Nice.
So, not too bad.
No, not at all.
And like unlike the old place, I wanted wireless, amplifier. I want amplified speakers. So I put those in here.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, all the studios have them.
Do they?
And
Then you don't need an you don't need a crown in here. Then.
now it's like this is the way of the future.
Good.
So I said, you guys want them mounted? They didn't give a shit. So I left them there.
Nice.
And that's this room, and then finally engineering is next door.
All right. All the fun
Engineering, John.
stuff. This I like the most.
Yeah, I didn't know, there wasn't a lot of space.
Right.
So it's like, all right, well, let's see what I can do. I'm going to need 3 racks for everything we want to do.
Yeah.
So I cut that end into storage. Because Bonnie's like, you can make this an office. It's like, I'm never going to sit in this place.
No.
That was the old FM board down there, the AEQ.
Okay.
And that went in the production room.
You got
That came out.
Yeah.
And other board there is for spare parts.
Okay.
And that's it. Each station, let me see, loops through these switchers,
All right.
goes to the compellers, distribution amp. These feed the streams, my backup audio.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'm going to wire in these patch bays to get rid of these wires.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Nice.
This thing's busting a sag here because it came from Home Depot. It's like for a closet. I didn't know what to use for like cable management.
Right.
And,
Oh my goodness.
She didn't have, she didn't want to have the budget. So right now it's busting a sag, but I mean I can fix it.
Nice.
So that's pretty much it. And all my wiring comes in here, and all the on-air lights are all controlled through these relays here.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. Our
Nice.
cable network, and that is WADK in a nutshell.
I see some more processing down here.
Yeah, feed those on the streams. This this came from. It's not even hooked up yet. This was on Ice FM when I had it, and I have no use for it anymore. So I said, you know what? I'm going to have it feed the stream. And this came from BZ. They were throwing it out when we moved the studios there. So it's like, I'll put it in here.
Nice.
Actually, they were throwing all these computers out, so I just rebuilt them and put them in here. So each station stream, and then backup audio for mix and for 80K. This computer's the next one to get replaced.
I was gonna say that looks.
It's ancient.
older. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna put another one of these in, and at the transmitter, I have a really nice computer out there. I should probably maybe move that here and move one of these out there. So I don't know. And there's my network backup. So I have a computer down there that everybody backs all their data up to.
Okay.
And that's it. 4-channel STL, so I can send both my stations
Yep.
out to the transmitter, and
Nice.
there's the STLs.
Okay. It goes out to 80K, and then what does it get relayed from there out to
Block Island. Yep. So it's a double hop to the FM.
Okay.
And it's pretty basic.
Oh.
All analog, but
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
yeah, no, that's it. So and this will show you how obsessive I can be. These mic lights are all equally spaced between each door and the ground.
Tara, I think you
Really?
can appreciate that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I'm
You
just
use one of
nuts like
these
that.
outside your office.
Oh, I know.
So that's it. I wish the engineering room could be a little bit bigger and nicer, but hey, it's Newport.
And it's an engineering closet.
Yeah,
It's Newport.
it's much nicer than the old place. The
Yeah.
old place had
Oh, really?
racks that were
Better
built in
than
the wall
nothing.
in the AM.
I know.
That's what I say.
Okay.
So if an EAS test went off, you heard it
This
over
was
the either station.
okay.
The FM
You and I,
seems
this would be
to have
awesome.
Okay. Okay, they're back on. He's very loose with his programming.
Uh-huh.
Like I run we do the ice format jazz here on the weekend, and I tone all the music, so everything's pretty tight and everything. So,
Okay.
but he doesn't do that with his station.
Oh.
So anyway, that's it in a nutshell. Any questions?
Actually, I had two, but
You're actually
Yeah.
very thorough.
Yeah. Do you have any? Well, I guess technically 3.
Yeah, they treat me well. Even if I tell them I quit, they're like, oh, you can't quit. But I don't want to. I do like this gig. Going to Block Island is a pain in the balls, but
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
I can see. Yeah, I can see how it would be, but.
Thank you. That would drive me nuts with those pictures crooked. And actually it does, but I don't have my level on me. And you know what? It's impossible in this room.
Well, actually, our phones have them. I know. They'll have some programs that have levels on them. So.
But it will be straight, but the picture inside's crooked, so it's like you're
Oh my
screwed
God, it is.
either way you look at it. But then again, that's Bruce Newberry, so
Yeah.
it's fitting for him.
I remember hearing him on PRO back in the 90s.
Yep. He worked at HJJ for a while. He's the
Yeah.
only one that calls me troll here.
Really?
It's like, yeah, Bonnie, the owner's like, I don't want to hear you call him that.
Yeah.
She thinks it's a bad name. It's like, Bonnie, that name's that's a term of endearment.
Yeah.
So
Was that Charles that gave it to you?
I believe it was.
Okay.
And so
You still doing that over there, or?
on the air,
Yeah.
very rarely, unless they need me to. Last time I was on the air was we did a food drive, like a 28-hour food drive, and I did the remote from the site or whatever. That was the last time.
Okay.
I went on. I just get, when I go on, I'd rather do it live. It seems like it sounds like, I don't know. It's hard to describe.
No,
voice tracking. It just seems
Yeah.
like you've taken the venom out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's sterile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Prefer live.
pretty much it over there. Do I want to be? They want me to go back on the air. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't have the time, and I just I just don't want to do it.
Right.
Already smells like mouse.
Hi.
Be careful.
Watch out on these stairs. They're shit. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my transmitter room.
Okay.
Ain't much ATUs inside.
All right.
Um,
Oh, it Gates.
yeah, it was ancient. There was a Gates transmitter from the '60s.
Yeah.
That was right here. Then Steve Callahan had a little Nautel half height. So I had that in here. The transmitter needed some work.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to get it done, so we ended up taking the transmitter back. So my translator is eventually going to go here.
Okay.
Unless she gets me a backup transmitter.
Yeah. This isn't. Oh, wait.
I fooled you on
That
that,
stuff
didn't
is
I?
off. Yeah, it's off. Yeah. They're in the off position. That's why. All right.
And this is the reason why.
Yeah.
It looks like my power is a little low, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's definitely low.
Yeah, right around 850.
Yep, so I should be
Very
4.1 amps.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 3.9. So let's kick that up. I think that's what the problem is. I think my power got so high last week.
Yeah. Okay. What happened?
The power was cut back. I was getting an overcurrent.
Oh, okay.
So let's do. And the real way to do this is without music or without programming.
Right.
So let me. Excuse me.
All right.
Does anyone give a shit about the Money Pit financial?
No. Let me think. No.
Let me think. How am I feeding this here?
Yeah.
So is this us or is this them?
This
This is 80.
Yeah, this is the FM. This is the STL.
Yep. So the AM is
Yeah.
now dead.
Look, let me get out of his way. I just saw you coming.
Pardon me.
I'll just suck in my gut and stand back here.
I heard my backup audio tried to kick in. All right, we're gonna leave it just like that. And I need to replace this fan. We should have audio. And so yeah, I have the STL coming in from the studio.
Yep.
4 channels out.
Mm-hmm.
One side feeds the processing.
Yep.
The other side feeds my relay to the island.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So not too bad. And then let me bring this back up. That's a little better.
Yeah. Around 110% modulation.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Plus, I have Windows Media Encoder on here. So the reason I do that is so I can listen to the air signal. So I can listen to the air signal anywhere. Same thing with Block Island.
Okay.
And same thing with Westerly off the AM stereo.
Nice.
He puts too much reverb in his air chain though.
Great song.
I love that song.
Yeah.
It's one of DePaulo and mine's favorite.
The first time I ever heard Ice FM, you were playing Steely Dan.
Really? Must
Yep.
have been me fucking around with it.
Yeah, this was 96, something like that.
Oh, you know, back then we didn't really take it too seriously. We weren't sure which direction we were going to go with the place.
Right.
So yeah, Steely Dan, it was, I was big on the Dan back then.
Yeah. And I think I even heard the AM very faintly, the AM side on 1610.
Oh shit,
In
I
East
remember that. Boy,
Providence.
he has better memory than I do. He's got
For
a better
radio, he
memory than
does.
I do.
Yeah.
For
Wow.
radio, he does.
Please do not
Indeed.
touch now.
I would say touch that. I wouldn't touch any of this stuff or
Okay.
that.
Yeah. No.
So yeah, we could probably. No, you know what? I can't do it. I was going to see have a little spark come out from it. You know what?
Dear.
I'm going to end up like knocking the station off the air.
Yeah. No, but if you can get a fluorescent tube that you're not using.
Not down here, but at 1290 you can.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
10,000 watts. Yeah, I was
Okay.
showing the kid Aaron, the engineer. I go, Aaron, watch this. He goes, oh, don't do that. He was got a little nervous. You put the tube
Yeah.
inside the phaser and it excites the stuff. So.
Yeah. No, it glows just from all the radio energy.
Yep, gets inducted in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Jay,
Yeah.
there's a big light bulb behind you.
That's a towel light.
Yeah, we got rid
Really?
of those. If you know, if you want to take that home with you, take it because I'm not
No,
going to use it as a
that's okay.
souvenir. Because we're LEDs over here.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's up to you.
I like it.
All right, now I'm
You
going to
need
take
a sticker,
5
I don't
minutes
have
to
a ball.
myself. I'm going to go outside and get stoned.
Okay. So you enjoy.
I do smoke a lot of marijuana. You can put that in the video as well. The first day we were running wires in this place. It was me and the kid that does the morning show. And,
You were kidding?
no, I'm dead serious. I love to smoke. We were running wires and Bonnie and her husband came in. So we were there banging back there, smoking weed. She didn't seem to care. I mean, the place got built.
It's good funny if she asked.
No, I know she smoked back in her younger days.
Yeah.
Stuff got done.
Yeah.
It did. I got that station built. The AM was off the air for 7 seconds. The FM was off for no time.
Hey.
So she should be happy.
Yeah.
And I should have charged her a lot more for the game.
Yeah. Gotten some product anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, this is 80K. It's a very unimpressive transmitter. Westerly actually is a little bit more impressive than this.
Yeah, I've been to, Callahan showed me showed me what is now BLQ about 2007.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit different now. I mean,
Okay.
actually, two transmitters are still here.
Okay.
We have an analog Optimod. We have a Sequam exciter. I have a Sequam monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we changed a few things.
Yeah.
The STL, we have we have a dish, takes the signal from the studio and internet, same as here. All my
Okay.
stations are pretty much the same.
Yeah. I'll put this in my office at work. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah.
Your little plastic case for it.
Yeah.
Hold it up.
Then you could probably light that thing up too.
And that goes to what?
That's the tower light.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a beacon light.
Yeah.
The thing that would flash on and off.
Yeah. Big tall thing, red lights. We'll find it.
Hold a little higher. Little to your right.
Or,
Oh, not.
I had a bunch of cable left over from when Block Island was
Enjoying
built.
the contact.
It looks like that cable is gone. I'm assuming I gave it to Kurt, the tower guy.
Ah.
At least I'm hoping I did. See, unfortunately, this stuff makes you forget a lot of things.
But Steve, I forget shit all the time. I don't even smoke. I think I'm just getting early onset dementia.
Well,
Yeah?
I think you're a little young for that, but
30. I'll be 40 in August.
you know, I don't get hungry anymore. It's like I'm
I don't
past
get
that point.
hungry anymore.
That's like, you know, I sometimes think I drink too much because I could go out drinking
Yeah.
shots of whiskey, beer, and I could still be up to 6 the next morning. It's like that says I should probably drink a little less. Any questions? They did it one time. Yeah, you know, that's why I didn't turn it on last year. I was afraid the birds were going to come back or something. I didn't want to hurt them, but that's how my spring cleaning is.
This is so cool.
This room needs to get cleaned, but you know what? I'm down here on Friday. I just might wait till then. This place was, I mean, stacked and shit everywhere.
could sit right out here all day and just have a cooler and a radio, and I'd be all set.
Yep, it's in an old milk boat. They took, yeah.
It'd be so relaxing.
They took the engine off of the wheels from the corner of the marine, it's like somebody's shed.
Hey, whatever works for him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do it like that. That would be, I'd be like, yeah, I don't know if I really want to do that. But
Yeah.
So anyway, I have DSL down here that's tremendously slow. That's my connection from the other station.
Okay.
Seems like lately, wherever Tara and I go on a shoot, we find some type of a ball. Usually it's golf balls lately, but it's so peaceful back here. It's awesome. Makes me think of the movie It. Wait for Pennywise to come popping out of there. Hello, Georgie.
Jamestown Bridge?
There was. You can see the spans over there, I think.
Oh, wow. Let me see. Yeah, you can see them.
Where's James?
Dead. His name was once James, so we killed him.
Lighthouse on your left.
Yeah.
Going over the bridge. I'll send her the link when we upload it. Like, look, a
Say, hey,
bridge.
check this out.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you'll dig this.
I know you're gonna dig things. Seagull.
Very arty.
Looks so nice.
Doesn't it?
I want to hear the theme to Too Close for Comfort right now.
I was thinking taxi.
Yeah.
Hey, get off my property. Get off my lawn, Lambo.
Paint your house, Ricky. And that was the Jamestown Bridge.
Yep.